In the heart of Africa lies the peaceful village of Zoma, known for its vibrant culture, lush landscapes, and harmonious community. The village is surrounded by dense forests and rolling hills, and its people live in close connection with nature. Zoma is famous for its annual harvest festival, a time of joy and celebration. At the center of the village is the revered witch doctor, Oba, who is believed to possess extraordinary powers and wisdom. Oba is consulted for everything from healing to spiritual guidance. His hut, adorned with ancient symbols and artifacts, is a place of mystery and reverence. Despite the peace, rumors of strange occurrences and unsettling events begin to surface. Some villagers whisper about dark rituals and mysterious happenings linked to Oba. The once trusted witch doctor's actions start to raise questions among the villagers. As time goes on, peculiar events start to occur in Zoma. Crops begin to wither inexplicably, and livestock fall ill without clear reasons. Villagers report seeing strange figures in the forest and hearing eerie chants at night. Suspicion grows, and the once great reputation of Oba is questioned. A young and curious villager named Kayamaka becomes particularly concerned when her younger brother falls seriously ill under mysterious circumstances. Despite Oba's assurances and remedies, her brother's condition worsens. Kayamaka decides to investigate the source of the strange occurrences, driven by her love for her family and her growing mistrust of the witch doctor. Determined to uncover the truth, Kayamaka ventures into the dense forest surrounding Zoma. She has heard rumors of a hidden shrine deep within the woods, rumored to be the site of dark rituals conducted by Oba. The forest is thick and foreboding, with ancient trees and overgrown paths. Kayamaka's journey through the forest is fraught with challenges. She navigates through treacherous terrain, encounters wild animals, and faces the haunting sounds of the forest. Despite the dangers, she is driven by her determination to find answers and protect her village. After a grueling journey, Kayamaka discovers a concealed path that leads to an old, hidden shrine. The shrine is adorned with dark symbols and eerie artifacts. As she explores the shrine, she finds evidence of forbidden rituals and realizes that Oba has been practicing dark magic. Kayamaka returns to the village with evidence of Oba's dark rituals and shares her findings with a few trusted villagers. Among them is Chief Ulas, who is both alarmed and skeptical. He decides to confront Oba to uncover the truth and address the villagers' growing fears. Oba, confronted by Chief Ulas and Kayamaka, initially denies any wrongdoing. However, under pressure, he reveals the truth behind his actions. He confesses to practicing dark magic to gain power and control over the village, hoping to secure prosperity and protect the village from external threats. Oba's confession shocks the villagers and leads to a heated debate about what should be done with him. Some believe he should be punished, while others advocate for forgiveness and redemption. The village is divided, and the once peaceful community is thrown into turmoil. Chief Ulas calls for a council meeting to decide Oba's fate. The elders gather to discuss the witch doctor's actions and the implications for the village. They weigh the consequences of Oba's dark magic against the potential for redemption and healing. During the council meeting, opinions are divided. Some elders argue for strict punishment to ensure that such actions are never repeated, while others advocate for a chance of redemption for Oba. The debate is intense, reflecting the deep divisions within the village. Ultimately, the council reaches a decision. Oba is given a chance to atone for his actions by performing a cleansing ritual to undo the damage caused by his dark magic. He must also agree to step down from his role as the witch doctor and seek a path of redemption. Oba, now stripped of his title, prepares to perform the cleansing ritual. The ritual is complex and requires him to confront the dark spirits he has summoned and to seek forgiveness from the villagers and the land. Kayamaka, Chief Ulas, and other villagers assist in the preparation of the ritual, which takes place at the hidden shrine. The ritual involves chanting, offerings, and symbolic acts of purification. The villagers watch with a mix of hope and apprehension, hoping that the ritual will restore balance and harmony. As Oba performs the ritual, he expresses genuine remorse for his actions and seeks forgiveness from the spirits. The cleansing ritual is intense and emotional, and by the end, there is a palpable sense of relief and renewal among the villagers. After the cleansing ritual, the village of Zoma begins the process of healing and rebuilding. The land slowly recovers from the effects of Oba's dark magic, and the villagers work together to restore their crops, livestock, and community spirit. Oba, now living in isolation, dedicates himself to helping the villagers in any way he can, offering his knowledge and skills to aid in the recovery process. Though his role as the witch doctor is over, he remains a part of the village's efforts to mend the damage caused by his actions. Kayamaka and Chief Ula's work to rebuild trust within the community and to strengthen the bonds between the villagers. They organize events and activities to foster unity and to celebrate the village's recovery and resilience. As the village of Zoma recovers, a sense of renewal and hope emerges. The experience has taught the villagers important lessons about trust, accountability, and the power of forgiveness. The community becomes stronger and more united, with a renewed commitment to their traditions and values. Kayamaka takes on a leadership role, helping to guide the village in its new era. She advocates for transparency and collaboration, ensuring that the mistakes of the past are not repeated. The villagers honor their traditions while embracing positive change and growth. The story of Oba and the dark rituals becomes a part of Zoma's history, a reminder of the importance of vigilance and integrity. The village continues to thrive, and the legacy of overcoming adversity and building a stronger community endures. In the wake of the cleansing ritual and the village's recovery, Kayamaka hears of a sacred spring deep within the forest that is said to possess healing powers. The spring is believed to be a source of pure water with the ability to restore vitality and balance to the land. Intrigued by the possibility of further aiding the village's recovery, Kayamaka sets out on a journey to find this spring. Accompanied by a few trusted friends and guided by ancient maps and oral traditions, Kayamaka navigates through the forest once more. The journey is challenging, filled with natural obstacles and mysterious phenomena. Along the way, they encounter wise forest spirits who offer guidance and test of character. When Kayamaka and her companions finally reach the sacred spring, they are awestruck by its beauty and tranquility. The water is crystal clear, and the area around the spring is lush and vibrant, reflecting the purity and life-giving qualities of the water. The discovery of the spring brings new hope to the village, as it promises to enhance their recovery and rejuvenate the land. With the discovery of the sacred spring, the village of Zoma prepares for a grand festival of renewal to celebrate the newfound blessing and to express gratitude for the healing powers of the spring. The festival is a vibrant celebration filled with traditional music, dance, and feasting. The festival also includes a ceremonial procession to the sacred spring, where the villagers collect water to bring back to the village. This water is used in rituals and offerings to honor the spirits and the land. Special rituals are performed to bless the spring and ensure its continued protection and purity. The festival is a time of unity and joy for the villagers, who come together to honor their heritage, celebrate their recovery, and look forward to a brighter future. The sacred spring becomes a symbol of hope and renewal for the community. In the wake of the festival of renewal, Chief Ulas and Kayamaka recognize the need to establish new traditions and structures to ensure the village's continued prosperity and harmony. They decide to create a Council of Guardians, a group dedicated to overseeing the protection and management of the sacred spring and other vital resources. The council is composed of respected members of the village, including elders, leaders, and wise individuals. Their responsibilities include safeguarding the sacred spring, managing resources, and ensuring that the lessons learned from the past are upheld. The Council of Guardians also initiates programs to educate the younger generation about the importance of the sacred spring and the values of unity, respect, and stewardship. This new structure helps to maintain the balance and harmony within the village and strengthens its resilience against future challenges. With the new Council of Guardians in place, Kayameka and Chief Ulas focus on mentoring young leaders to ensure the village's future. They identify promising young individuals and provide them with guidance, training, and opportunities to develop their leadership skills. The young leaders embark on journeys and projects designed to test and strengthen their abilities. These experiences include community service, resource management, and cultural preservation activities. Through their mentorship, the young leaders gain valuable skills and insights that prepare them for future roles in the village. Kayameka and Chief Uleza's efforts to cultivate the next generation of leaders help to build a strong foundation for Zoma's continued success. The young leaders learn from the past and embrace the values of unity, integrity, and stewardship. As years pass, the sacred spring becomes a cherished symbol of Zoma's renewal and resilience. The spring's waters continue to provide blessings and healing, and the rituals associated with it become an integral part of the village's cultural heritage. The story of the sacred spring and the village's recovery is shared with visitors and neighboring communities, highlighting the values of unity, perseverance, and respect for nature. The spring becomes a destination for those seeking inspiration and healing, and the village of Zoma gains recognition for its remarkable journey. Kayameka, now a respected leader, reflects on the journey and the changes it has brought to the village. She remains committed to preserving the sacred spring and ensuring that the lessons of the past are remembered and honored. The legacy of Zoma's trials and triumphs endures, inspiring others to embrace hope and resilience in their own lives. The village of Zoma continues to thrive and evolve, guided by the principles established through their experiences. The community remains strong and united, with a deep appreciation for their cultural heritage and the lessons learned from the past. New generations of villagers grow up with a sense of pride and responsibility, embracing their roles in preserving the village's traditions and values. The Council of Guardians and the young leaders work together to ensure that Zoma remains a place of prosperity and harmony. As the village looks toward the future, it embraces innovation and progress while staying true to its roots. The story of Zoma's journey, from the dark rituals to the sacred spring, serves as a source of inspiration and a reminder of the strength that lies in unity and resilience. As the village of Zoma continues to prosper, the villagers begin to notice something peculiar happening in the Whispering Forest. The forest, which had always been a place of mystery and wonder, starts to emanate strange, melodic voices during the night. These voices seem to carry messages, warnings, and secrets, drawing the curiosity of the villagers. Kayameka, ever vigilant and attuned to the spiritual world, decides to investigate the source of these whispers. She gathers a small group of brave villagers, including some of the young leaders she has been mentoring, and ventures into the forest. They carry with them protective charms and offer prayers to the forest spirits, hoping to uncover the meaning behind the whispers. As they delve deeper into the forest, the whispers grow louder and more distinct. The voices seem to be guiding them toward a specific location, a hidden glade that had been lost to time. In this secluded part of the forest, they discover ancient carvings on the trees and stones, depicting stories of the past and the origins of the village. The whispers reveal that this glade was once a sacred meeting place for the village's ancestors, where they would commune with the spirits and seek guidance for the future. The forest, it seems, has been trying to reconnect with the villagers, urging them to remember and honor their ancestral ties. Within the hidden glade, Kayameka and her companions find a stone tablet inscribed with a prophecy left by the village's ancestors. The prophecy speaks of a time when the village would face great trials, but through unity, wisdom, and respect for the natural world, they would overcome these challenges and thrive once more. The prophecy also hints at future dangers that could threaten the village if they forget the lessons of the past or if they neglect their connection to the land and the spirits. Kayameka realizes that the whispers in the forest were a reminder of this prophecy, urging the village to stay vigilant and true to their values. The group returns to Zoma with the tablet and shares the prophecy with the Council of Guardians and the entire village. The discovery deepens the villagers' appreciation for their heritage and reinforces their commitment to preserving the balance and harmony that they have worked so hard to restore. Chief Ulas and Kayamaka lead the village in a ceremony to honor the ancestors and renew their vow to protect the land and uphold the values that have sustained them. The prophecy becomes a guiding principle for the village, ensuring that future generations remain connected to their roots and mindful of the responsibilities that come with their prosperity. Years after the village's renewal, a stranger arrives in Zoma. The man, weary and travel-worn, claims to be a former villager who left many years ago in search of fortune and adventure. His return is met with curiosity and caution, as the villagers wonder what has brought him back after so long. The man, named Ikena, shares stories of his travels across distant lands, where he encountered various cultures, faced dangers, and learned new skills. However, he confesses that despite his successes, something always felt missing, a void that he could not fill. It was this sense of longing and disconnection that eventually led him back to his homeland. Ikena's return stirs mixed emotions among the villagers. Some welcome him with open arms, eager to hear of his adventures and learn from his experiences. Others are more skeptical, wondering if he can still be trusted after abandoning the village in its time of need. Kayamaka, ever the wise leader, sees potential in Ikena's return. She believes that he could bring valuable knowledge and perspectives that could benefit the village. However, she also knows that trust must be earned, and she advises Ikena to spend time reacquainting himself with the village, understanding the changes that have taken place, and proving his commitment to the community. To reintegrate into the village, Ikena is given a series of tasks that will test his loyalty, skills, and understanding of the values that now guide Zoma. These tasks are designed to challenge both his physical abilities and his moral compass, ensuring that he is truly committed to the village's well-being. Ikena's first task is to help rebuild an old bridge that connects Zoma to neighboring villages. This bridge, once a vital link for trade and communication, has fallen into disrepair. Ikena uses the engineering knowledge he gained during his travels to design a sturdy and efficient structure, impressing the villagers with his skill and resourcefulness. His second task involves leading a group of young villagers on a journey to the sacred spring. Along the way, he must teach them survival skills and impart the wisdom he has gained about respecting nature and living in harmony with the environment. This task tests his ability to mentor and guide the next generation, a responsibility that Kayamaka and Chief Ulas take very seriously. The final task is the most challenging. Ikena must confront a group of outsiders who have been attempting to exploit the village's resources. Using diplomacy, negotiation, and the leadership skills he acquired during his travels, Ikena successfully resolves the conflict without violence, earning the respect of the villagers. By completing these tasks, Ikena demonstrates his loyalty and commitment to Zoma. The villagers begin to accept him as one of their own again, recognizing that his experiences, though gained far from home, have made him a valuable asset to the community. As Zoma flourishes, dark clouds begin to gather on the horizon, both literally and figuratively. The villagers notice that the weather patterns are changing, with more frequent storms and unpredictable shifts in the climate. The elders, who are deeply attuned to the natural world, sense that these changes are not merely random but could be a sign of something more ominous. At the same time, tensions begin to rise within the village. A group of villagers, dissatisfied with the current leadership, starts to challenge the authority of the Council of Guardians. They argue that the village's wealth and prosperity should be used to expand their territory and influence, rather than focusing solely on preservation and balance. Kayamaka and Chief Ulas find themselves facing increasing pressure as they try to maintain unity and peace. The situation is further complicated by the arrival of a mysterious figure, a wandering shaman who claims to have knowledge of the forces behind the changing weather and the growing unrest. The shaman, who goes by the name of Beisai, warns the villagers that they are on the brink of a great trial. He speaks of ancient forces that have been awakened, forces that could bring devastation if not properly understood and respected. Obesai's arrival stirs fear and uncertainty, as the villagers grapple with the possibility of facing another crisis. As the storm clouds continue to gather, the village prepares for what could be a catastrophic event. Obesai, the wandering shaman, offers to lead a ritual to appease the forces of nature and protect the village from the impending storm. However, he warns that the ritual will require the participation of the entire community, as well as a deep understanding of the elements and the spirits that govern them. The villagers come together in a show of unity, each contributing to the ritual in their own way. Some gather rare herbs and materials from the forest, while others prepare the ceremonial grounds. Kayameka, Chief Ulas, and Akene take on leadership roles, guiding the villagers and ensuring that the ritual is performed with the utmost care and respect. As the storm approaches, the ritual begins. Obesai leads the villagers in a series of chants, dances, and offerings designed to honor the spirits of the earth, water, air, and fire. The atmosphere is charged with energy as the villagers pour their hearts and souls into the ritual, hoping to avert disaster. The storm finally arrives, bringing with it torrential rain, fierce winds, and lightning that illuminates the night sky. The villagers, undeterred, continue their ritual, drawing strength from their unity and the ancient wisdom that guides them. As the storm reaches its peak, a powerful surge of energy is felt, and the villagers know that the spirits have heard their pleas. In a dramatic climax, the storm begins to subside, leaving the village unscathed. The villagers, exhausted but relieved, realize that they have passed the trial of the elements. The experience strengthens their bonds and reinforces their commitment to living in harmony with the natural world. With the storm averted and the village safe, Obesai, the wandering shaman, prepares to depart from Zoma. His work here is done, and he feels that it is time to continue his journey, offering his knowledge and assistance to other communities in need. Before he leaves, Obesai shares one final piece of wisdom with the villagers. He reminds them that the trial they faced was not just about surviving the storm but also about understanding the delicate balance between the elements and their role as stewards of the land. He urges them to remain vigilant and to never forget the lessons they have learned. Kayameka, Chief Ulas, and the villagers express their deep gratitude to Obesai for his guidance and protection. They present him with gifts of food, clothing, and other supplies for his journey, as well as a special token of appreciation, a handcrafted amulet blessed by the village's elders. Obesai accepts the gift with humility and thanks the villagers for their kindness. As he leaves, he offers a blessing to Zoma, wishing them continued prosperity and peace. The villagers watch as he disappears into the forest, knowing that his presence has left a lasting impact on their community. In the aftermath of the trial, the village of Zoma enters a new era of peace and prosperity. The villagers, having faced and overcome numerous challenges, are more united than ever. The lessons learned from the storm and the guidance of the ancestors continue to shape their way of life. The Council of Guardians, now stronger and more experienced, works diligently to ensure that the village remains on the right path. They establish new initiatives to protect the environment, preserve their cultural heritage, and foster a sense of community among all villagers. Kayamaka and Chief Ulas, having guided the village through so many trials, begin to prepare for the next generation of leaders. They mentor young villagers, passing on their knowledge and wisdom to ensure that the village's future is in capable hands. As the village looks toward the future, there is a sense of optimism and hope. The story of Zoma, from its darkest days to its brightest moments, serves as a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the power of unity. The villagers know that whatever challenges lie ahead, they will face them together, with courage, wisdom, and resilience. As the years pass, the story of Zoma becomes a cherished part of the village's cultural heritage. It is told and retold in countless forms, through songs, dances, plays, and storytelling sessions around the fire. The legend of the sacred spring, the trials of the storm, and the wisdom of the ancestors are passed down from generation to generation. The village itself becomes a symbol of resilience and hope, attracting visitors from far and wide who come to learn from Zoma's example. The villagers, proud of their heritage, welcome these visitors with open arms, sharing their knowledge and experiences with those who seek to understand the secrets of their success. Kayamaka and Chief Ulas, now elders themselves, continue to play an active role in the village, offering guidance and support to the younger generations. They take great pride in seeing the values they have instilled in the village being upheld and passed on. The legacy of Zoma is not just a story of survival but a story of thriving against the odds. It is a story that inspires others to believe in the power of unity, resilience, and respect for the natural world. And as long as the villagers of Zoma continue to honor their past and embrace their future, the story of their journey will live on.